Liar!
Let's find some YouTube. And then intro.
Welcome to Embers of Liberty.
Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America.
In the
These acts
councils
shatter
of government,
steel,
we must guard
but they
against
cannot dent
the
the steel.
acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Inherently and historically oppose the secret society.
We, as
secret
Americans,
oath,
have
and
the
secret
capacity
secrecy.
now, as we've had in
We
the
decided
past,
long ago
to do whatever
dangers
needs
of
to be done
excessive and unwarranted
to
concealment
preserve this last
certain
and
facts
greatest bastion of
far
freedom.
outweigh the dangers
In this
which are
present
cited to
crisis,
justify it.
government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
Welcome back to Embers of Liberty. It is the Christmas Extravaganza. And I brought the Nog.
Very much. It's very good.
The Nog.
Very Noggy. Very Noggy. Very Christmassy. Merry Christmas.
Man, that's good.
Ah, that's so delicious.
Very good.
Mucho delicioso.
Si, senor.
Make sure we're coming through the right mics.
We are. I changed the button, remember?
Yep, we're good.
So, It's been a great year.
Probst, why are you in the hospital? Probst is here already, and why are you in the hospital?
What the hell?
That's nowhere to be for the Christmas
Yeah,
extravaganza.
that's not a place to be for the Christmas extravaganza. Oh, I bet he drank something out of the cup. We forgot to tell him we poisoned it.
Oh, fuck.
I'm kidding. We didn't poison it. Or did we? Anywho, so it's been a great year here.
Oh, his appendix burst.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Dang, Probst.
Son, that's not good.
he ain't drinking shit. It's coming right back up.
Faux show.
Well, we're glad you're okay. I mean, I'm assuming you're okay since you're on, talking to us.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
he's in the hospital. He's probably
He's in the
drugged up.
hospital. That's the best place to be for an appendix burst.
Yep, I'd say so.
I don't understand what's happening with this whole internet thing right now.
Yeah, I think that buzz is just. I think we can hear it. I don't think they can.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
So anyway, as I've tried to say like 4 times now, we've had a really good year here on the show. Made some new friends, made some new enemies, and
Cody.
exactly. Oh wait, what? What happened?
I mean, he's not here, so we might as well talk shit.
We've watched Pop Flounder. We've watched the Sack leave and Black Debbie take over.
Fuck.
And, America's douche, Pete Ducey. We've watched him destroy the Biden administration with their bullshit.
Easily, I do.
And, it's just been a fun fucking year.
Do we want to do the highlights at the beginning or the end?
And no, we'll do those at the end.
We're going to start off with the funny.
You know what? You son of a bitch. I'm in.
This is Christmas extravaganza. Let's start out with a funny.
Extravaganza. We're going straight to the funny because we always like to bring the humor.
So I thought of Joe.
Well, you thought of Joe and me because we both love that clip.
True.
So, it's just one of those things like, if you've been watching the show, you'll know why this is funny to us. And if you haven't, well, you'll probably still find it funny. So, hit it, Lonnie. This is Joe's first time hearing it, so...
If you guys can please bless our audience with telling us what you've been working on. What's this film? What's this movie?
Well, I wouldn't really call it a movie. I'd call it more of a goddamn masterpiece.
Okay. Are there any familiar faces featured on this project?
I saw Samson over here, and sure, I could spin you some story about his work ethic or how great of an actor he is. But really, at the end of the day, it came down to that goddamn mullet. A real southern spout.
Brother.
A Georgia gorge. It's a real follicle fountain.
Follicle fountain.
What would you say, Samson?
Well, as you know, Cato, when I saw those big, giant, fucking
Cato on the track beer. I've been watching so much news, I don't know who I should trust. I don't know who's been telling the truth and who's been lying to us. The Biden administration promised everybody they'd unite all of us, but it just feels like we're all way more divided than we've ever been in our lives, and it sucks. I've been watching so much news, it's so hard to rise above. It's so hard to put on a smile when hopes are down and prices are up. Go to the store, go get some gas. Times are tough, how much more do we have to take and pay and give and cry and cuss? I've been watching so much news, I feel like my eyes are stuck. No matter how much I try not to look, I can't keep my eyelids shut. It's got me so confused, I think my mind's going nuts. Because as of lately, you wanna know who I would fuck? Nancy Pelosi. Someone tell that granny to blow me. I take out her dentures, put them on the dresser, slide off her panties and proceed. I whip out her knocker fast and start throwing uppercuts like a boxing match. I grab her by the nipples and I flip them up down into the flapping in the wind, and then I'd spin them all around and go. Have you seen them titties? Every time I think of them things, I'm giddy. She's far from the itty bitty titty committee. Come on, man, she could start her own team in the big leagues. I think about him just to pass the day. Man, I bet those fuckers ain't past the waist. If I laid on the ground with my head by your feet as she dropped them, they probably smack my face. People said I'll get killed for this. I don't give a fuck, I take risks. I don't give a damn if Nancy kills me as long as she suffocates me with her kids. AOC is too young for me, and I'd hate to listen to that bitch bicker. Hillary is just plain ugh, but Nancy's got them twin sisters. I wanna get up inside this info. We can make love, I'll slide it in slow. I just wanna make some money the fast way and get her to spill some of that insider info. We could go to the bar and get drunk, and I'll drive home after like 20 White Claws. You don't gotta worry about a DUI when you're banging Nancy. Right, Paul? Nancy. Oh my God! Fuck, I thought I told you to take those dentures out! Fuck in my house. No. Really pissed me off. Matter of fact, hey, yo.
Cut. What the hell's the problem now?
What's the problem? The problem is I'm getting my fucking stump grinded over here.
What the hell you want me to do?
No. Right before every scene, I say, Nancy, no dentures. And what does she say every time? Okay, Samson, no dentures. And what do I get every single time? Denture dick. Maybe if you lay off the vodka, you'd remember. My goddamn penis hurts.
What? The goddamn diva.
Oh, diva my nuts, Kato. I'm fucking done. Fuck you. Fuck the camera guy. Fuck the sound guy. Hey, makeup lady. Fuck you too, you goddamn bitch. You know what? You know who would love to get their dick bitten off? Jaren. Jaren would love this. Matter of fact, I haven't seen Jaren all fucking day. You know where he is? You're the director. Jaren. Oh, shit. You want this?
Why not? Don't act surprised. Y'all niggas know I'm off. I fuck Nancy inside the Oval Office wearing a MAGA hat and she got on the kente cloth. Take one for the team, dog. It pays off. You get money and stock tips from the same broad. Get some life insurance. Hey, nigga, don't be scared. Make it look like she tripped down the White House stairs. Nancy, I'm joking. No cancel me. Am I too much for you? Can you handle me? Will you marry me? Let's start a family. Make that shake, Nancy, just like a tambourine. Chiggle bitties watching bounce like a trampoline. Damn it, Nancy, what the fuck are you channeling? What have you done to me? I am unraveling. Sound like Joe Biden rambling. She told me to pull out and come in her hair. Fuck both of them, Nancy and Kamala Harris. My niggas got jokes and I'm so embarrassed. I fuck me and Nancy blowing commas in Paris. Pelosi blow me, she like no hands. Hit the beef and Nancy get a suntan. Wanna fuck all the time, I'm just one man. Just shot up a club, now she talking about gun bands. Not right now, Nancy. Freaking me out. Hey, we had a good thing going and shit getting political. We finna bounce. And QAnon said you eat babies. And boy, I saw you swallow a decent amount. And do me a solid and top me off one more time before you walk out and speak to the house. You're Nancy. I love
you. Joe, did you hear that part?
Oh my gosh.
Did you catch the QAnon reference?
Yes.
QAnon said you eat babies. I just saw you swallow a decent amount.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
If we don't get flagged for that junk.
We're not going to get flagged for shit.
Because this is the Christmas extravaganza.
Yeah, motherfucker. What is she doing with those?
Nancy, do you have enough to go around to everybody?
Oh my God.
Well, what was your overall thought on that, Joe? Because that was free. I thought about you. Primarily.
We thought it was hilarious.
I thought that was fantastic.
Joe was just like.
I think Joe was more. He was just caught up because it was so vulgar.
What do I think?
No thoughts?
Wait, Joe's speechless? How the fuck does that happen?
Lonnie, you broke him.
I brought the heat this time.
You broke Joe.
There was a lot of really good
references
nothing in there.
I got nothing.
You broke Joe.
Error.
Welcome to Lonnie's Conspiracy Corner.
Oh my God. Welcome to the dark web with Lonnie.
Today, we watch real videos.
My name's Lonnie Ventura.
We watch real snuff videos.
Welcome to the Tor browser.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, something kind of tickle in my throat all of a sudden.
It's not those kids, is it?
It's definitely not the... Nope.
And there was also another funny part of that. Like, the reason I really like like that song was there was a lot of really good references hidden in there that like,
Yeah.
most people, if they were just listening and had no clue,
What was going on, they wouldn't have caught it. Yeah.
because he was talking about like, oh, now you're talking about gun bans, and he's like, whoa, hold up, Nancy, we had a really good thing going. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God. Speaking of Nancy Pelosi, anybody heard about old Paul? Anybody know what happened with his non-binary attacker person thingy?
I have no idea.
Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy? Where's Matlock, son? I gotta go. So like this week has been like dead because it's the end of the year.
The only thing that of really, I guess not even interest, honestly, but the only thing really going on with the government is Joe Biden signed some executive law for same-sex protection, federal protection.
Yeah, they added in interracial marriage because that was such huge risk.
Yeah, but he's getting like some huge praise from the left for it. I mean,
Of course he is. He's always getting praise from the left because he's a fucking puppet.
right? So big, huge win. I mean,
Huge.
for
Tremendously
him,
huge.
which is not really. Most people are like, okay, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're claiming it's some big, huge thing.
Well, they act like the Supreme Court's going to go after all this stuff, and they're just not.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Something's not right here. We broke the show. Joe, how was your week?
Holy shit!
I was just thinking that.
I just jumped right
It
into
sucked.
it.
to
Yeah,
be
we
honest.
did.
It sucked.
Yeah, it rained all
So-
week, didn't it?
Yeah, and I've been dealing with like some like panic attacks, and it's just not been fun.
Interesting.
Yes.
Lonnie?
Oh, well. Week was pretty normal. Just been really busy, holiday stuff.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, it's been, just normal life shit.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
What about you?
Well, I had to go to work on Friday, which is not normal.
No!
But I got overtime, so it's whatever. It wasn't because I was out or anything like that, so that's a good thing. One of my coworkers had COVID. It was basically had a cough. It's whatever. And then I ordered some new RAM for my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So that came in today. Put that in. Finally put the Christmas tree up.
Just in time to take it back down.
I think, Jocelyn doesn't come until after Christmas because I prioritize the time over day of because I care more about spending time with her than I do getting her on a specific day.
And you want to make it where it's like, I want to be able to maximize the amount of time opposed to, it's got to happen on the day and...
Yeah.
That's understandable.
But, and then we played some Call of Duty last night. Joe, and Kyler and Mick, we played some Call of Duty last night, and that was pretty fun. And, yeah, this was a pretty solid week. Pretty solid. So, now that things are back on track the way they're supposed to be, let's talk freedom
Lonnie
things.
how his week was?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Yep. Don't ever interrupt me again.
I'm sorry.
Don't ever do that.
Sorry.
Coal. That's what you're getting. Coal.
You've been a naughty boy, Joe.
You know what? Fuck you. You can't have no more eggnog.
Go!
You're going to have to liar me.
Liar!
I feel like that button's going to get used a lot.
Yeah.
Like every time Cody opens his mouth.
Speaking of which, Cody blew us off yet again.
Yep.
We still hate him. Don't worry. That hasn't changed.
But you know what? He blows us off for things that exist about as much as Manti Te'o's girlfriend did.
Oh my God. Damn, did him dirty. Yeah. If any of you actually think that Cody has just like, we're not friends with Cody, that's not true. I mean, we hate him, but we're friends with
I'm not friends with Cody.
I mean,
I hate Cody.
Yeah.
No, I'm friends with Cody.
We're friends with him.
It's
He
unfortunate.
He blew us off for another bullshit reason.
It's not. It's his company Christmas party.
Nah.
I mean,
he doesn't like his job anyway.
As much as he talks about hating that place, I wouldn't want to spend any time with those people.
He don't hate it no more now that he's upgraded.
No, I'm pretty sure he still hates it.
I'm pretty sure he's just lying.
Look, but if you get free food, free booze, and free door prizes, worth it.
I don't know.
Depends on the door prizes.
See, I like my job. So, like, I like my Christmas parties. Plus, two, they actually hold it within work hours, and I get paid for it.
Nice.
Listen, I won't even blow this podcast off to get laid. So,
That's a fair point.
So Cody has no excuse.
This is a fair point. Was it? Were you proposed?
No.
For that?
No. I'm just saying. Like,
it's bro time, man.
This is bro time. Like,
the only reason I don't come is because family stuff.
Even when I like start talking to somebody new, I always make sure that they know that Saturday is guys' night.
I would hope you don't come during family events.
Yeah, that'd be kind of awkward.
Jesus.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, Joe.
But anywho, so we were talking about the Marriage Protection Act bullshit.
Yeah.
And you can say what you want to say about it, but honestly, like, it was never under any sort of threat.
Yeah.
And honestly, if we're being completely honest here, government shouldn't be involved in marriage to begin with.
The state has to approve it.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't have to be involved at all.
Right, no, but I'm saying, but even in the grand scheme of things, the state is the one you have to get a marriage license for the state, right?
Right.
So, I mean, federal government really shouldn't have a say.
No.
State government
Absolutely
really
not.
shouldn't have a say either.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, like, if you want to get married in a church, that's between you and that church.
Right.
And a marriage in America now is just a piece of paper that entitles you to each other's shit. Like,
yeah.
The thing is like, with Jocelyn's mom, like, for more than 75% of the relationship, I wore a steel band on my left ring finger.
Yeah.
Because we had a child together, we were living together, we were pretty much, in the eyes of God, we were married. Like, because...
I mean, that's like, even like a lot of states, they do the common law marriage. If you live somewhere, if you're with someone for so long.
Well, Alabama does recognize that.
Oh, yeah.
No, they don't.
They don't?
Not anymore.
I thought
they haven't recognized it for years.
No.
They do for living situations, 100%. I have witnessed that. They do common law. If you live anywhere for more than 6 months, the person has to go through a proper channel of getting you evicted and everything.
Right. Yeah.
All that shit. That's why I don't let nobody live with me besides, my wife and daughter.
And half the time they have to sleep outside.
Yeah.
Because, Lonnie, you're just a dick.
No.
Oh, Probst says he wouldn't touch Nancy with a flamethrower on a 50-foot pole. Probst, this is Christmas Spectacular. It's 59.5-foot pole, not 50-foot pole.
Yeah.
It's Christmas Spectacular.
Motherfucker. We're just kidding, Probst. We love you. You're like our one, like, on the ball viewer here every week.
If we had like 50 viewers like Probst, we would probably not have to go to work for a living.
Hey, Probst,
that's not true.
I heard you got messed with a little bit when you went to go retrieve your cup.
No, that's for somebody else. I don't know who that's for.
What did they do?
Tell him, Lonnie.
So apparently he came to pick up the cup, and my mom's fiance was there, and he was the only one at the shop, and he was like messing with Probst, like acting like he didn't know what the hell he was talking about. He was like, "No, I don't think so."
No,
like,
I don't think there's a cup here for
he was
you.
like, "Yeah, Lonnie left a cup here," and he's like, "My son's name is David," because he has a son named David. So he was like, "My son's name's David," and was like fucking with him real hard, and he was like,
Oh my God!
He said that guy was cool.
Yeah, he's a hoot. He's If you know him a lot, but like I do, he's actually a fucking nut job.
Yeah.
he's funny.
That's like my dad. My dad's hilarious. Mm-hmm. He's also a massive dickhead.
Everybody loves Tony, man.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Tony.
Well, Harold's not. He's not a dickhead. He's a smart ass, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so funny because he'll talk to really stupid people and he'll just be so condescending, and they have no clue.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
It's so funny.
You can't pick on liberals like that. Come on, man. Please continue. So
that's funny. I'd like to hear that.
So I was on vacation earlier this year. Jocelyn was on spring break, I think, and she was here. And I took that whole week off, and my boss called me because he had to process a receipt, and he doesn't really know what he's doing in Oracle sometimes. So he was calling me to have me help get him through that. And my dad is standing beside me on their porch because me and Jocelyn are at my parents' house, and my dad's mouthing the entire time because I'm on the phone with my boss. He's like, "Oh yeah, manager, big boss man, don't know what the fuck he's doing." And my boss is on speakerphone this whole time, and I'm just looking at Tony going, "Would you shut up?" And Mom's sitting on the steps going, "Could you please shut your mouth? That's his boss." He just kept on, man. And when I went back to work, I looked at my boss and I was like, "Do you see where I get it from now? Do you see?" Because that's where it comes from. But anyway. So
hold on. Let me see what he needs. Hey bud, what you need? Yeah, go to bed. The little one has been a little
I heard
under the
what
weather.
he said.
What'd he say?
It wasn't anything important.
Okay, now if it's like I gotta go pee, that's different.
No, he didn't. That's why I was.
Beth's not in the house right now because she has a performance tonight.
She's not performing, but
no, she's performing.
Oh, she is performing.
Yes,
I didn't know she was in it.
She has 2 solos.
I thought she was just. Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a choir concert.
This damn tickle in my throat will not go away, man.
Hey, make sure you close that door, boy.
Yeah, Lonnie, close that damn door. Damn it, I was going to bring my Santa hat.
I have some Santa hats.
Get them. Are these adult-sized Santa hats?
What?
Are these adult-sized Santa hats?
Yes.
Okay. Get them. It's a Christmas extravaganza. We can't do it without something festive on our persons. What?
Why would they be dirty?
That doesn't improve my confidence at all. Why the fuck would you tell me that?
Joe.
You know what? You know what? You make a point. A good one. It's a good point, Lonnie. Damn it! Why didn't I think of that?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I deserve that. I deserve that. As the resident oldest person in this house, definitely deserve that.
I'm a youngin'.
Get you some more eggnog. Get you some more nog, brah.
About to, man.
That's super good nog, brah. Oh, that's not a Santa hat. That's a jester hat, you idiot.
Just split them in 3.
Yeah, just cut it into thirds and give one to me, one to you, and one to Lonnie. Let's go. Jesus. Well, Matt, you know, he has the podcast and he has the children here. So, no, he's here. Get you some of that bourbon. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bud.
That's the money shot right there, dude. It's Jesus. This show's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really, really fun. You know what? Pass me that eggnog, bruh.
Yeah. Sure thing, bud.
And the bourbon, dude.
The nectar of the gods?
Indeed.
Oh. Jesus.
Can never have too much nog. You want some?
Yeah, I'll take some more. I just need something that's not milky.
Not milky. Well, this show is going to be like a super slow burn show.
We're just kind of enjoying our
Because
time
we're
with
just
all you fine folks.
we're just going to enjoy it. It's the Christmas extravaganza, and we're having a good time. We're drinking. We're talking shit about the government. All good things.
Appreciating our most valued viewer.
No bourbon in mine, please.
What?
All the bourbon.
No, no.
Gotcha. All the bourbon.
Making to this like the Margaronas. We're making this a Naga bourbon.
A Naga bourbon.
Naga bourbon.
Finger stir. Mixy.
That nutmeg is good.
Yeah, it's very nutmeg forward. That's how I like it.
Oh, so but not. I actually went to the very first one. It started Thursday night.
Oh, did you go to the first one?
I went to the first one.
Gotcha. Yeah, because, because
I'm supportive.
He's supportive, and he knows that he needs to be here, unlike Cody.
Real man of genius.
But that too, because I knew I couldn't go on Saturday night. Plus, the rest of the family went tonight, like my parents and her parents, so nobody could have watched the kids.
Damn, that's good nog.
It's tasty. Very tasty.
Man.
We should have put a green screen up and put like
a fireplace or something.
Fireplace or like that we're sitting out like in the middle of like a snowy wood or something like that.
No, that wouldn't look right.
Could have been in an igloo.
Fucking igloo. That's right.
With actual Eskimos walking around behind us.
Yes.
And polar bears.
Yes.
They prefer Inuits. Joe?
Hey, Joe, do you have anything for Conspiracy Corner this weekend?
Well, we talked about something, but I can't remember what it was. Wasn't it like
the Fat Man?
What about like
Christmas.
the origins of the Fat Man?
Yeah, the origins of the Fat Man.
Well, I got shit for that.
Okay.
I got plenty of shit for
there
that.
You go.
All right. Well,
that's what we like to hear. I'm not ready for that yet.
Me being the aficionado of Viking and Nordic culture.
But
I know.
So here's the thing. This is the last show of the year. So we're trying to keep it light. We're just trying to be. It's more like an interactive show and a best of show.
You know what? Let's ask Probst his favorite part of this year with the show.
Yeah.
What was his favorite time?
We have 6 people watching too.
What's his most memorable point of the show?
That's an excellent question. So, why don't you throw it up on a poll? Or I can do it. I can throw it up.
Yeah, you do it. You do this?
No, I'm going to do it over here because I'm logged in.
Yeah, you do it. Be easier for you.
How you going to do it on a poll?
Oh shit. Nope, not a poll. Let's see. So I put a Q&A up. Okay.
Shows we only have 4 viewers now.
But I will look and I will find some good videos about the origins of Christmas. And you might be surprised that it ain't Jesus. And that's coming from a Christian man.
He said the chugging of the dew.
Oh God.
Oh, you didn't even. Where's the Sprite challenge?
Oh yeah, the Sprite challenge.
My gosh. that would definitely be up there. I'm gonna look it up.
Because we weren't on Rumble.
My God. No, we weren't. Oh my God. I don't know what episode that was in.
Whatever it was, Cody was in it.
Yeah, Cody was in that one.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute. It was during the summer. I do remember that.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll help you look.
I just don't know which one it would be.
I forgot all about that one, or else I would have went and looked. I would have put that one in there. I just seriously don't remember which one it is.
Yeah, I don't either, and that's the problem. Let's see. There. Yeah, you're looking at the descriptions.
Was it Weakness of the West? Because didn't we have that Russian dude at the end?
I don't think so. Let's see. I gotta go to this.
There's last year's
studio.
Christmas special.
Yeah, you're going way too far back.
Yeah, but see, like, I know it was past this.
It wasn't the.
It was before Goonie Goo Goo.
Is there any way you can look at the description of the video?
You can see it right there.
Yeah, but not all of it.
Oh yeah.
I think it was this one. Because it says get your pit vipers and your bush lattes.
Maybe in that one. But it's only 24 seconds.
What?
Yeah, we were having issues that night.
Oh, it'd be this one here then.
The recession one?
No, there's one right below it that has the same. See?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you might want... Actually, can you just go ahead and delete that one?
This one?
The 24-second one, yeah. Let's see.
Delete forever.
Dude, I don't know which one it was. Damn it! I don't know which one it was.
That one would have been really good.
I really do think it was this one.
I'm not sure. Oh my god! Could you not be stupid right now? Yeah, we always get copyright claims. It's just part of it. Let's see. What is going on here? Nope. That's when I asked you if you'd tried punching your children.
That escalated quickly.
Let's see.
We're gonna have to start putting tags and stuff on ours.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when funny stuff happens, we should just start clipping it. But I just don't know which one it was.
Ride in on your unicorn and your freedom thong.
Yep.
I should have done a compilation of the best of Embers, like captions too.
Yeah, that would have been good. Dude, I don't know. But let's just go ahead and hit the 3 that we know.
So I'll do some searching while y'all are doing that.
So, first up, we've got the infamous Lonnie fart.
No, that's the number one. That's number one. You gotta do that one last.
Oh, what?
Oh, what the fuck?
That's the best one.
You put them in the wrong order, man.
All right, how about this one?
This is all the Halloween episode. So coming in the top 3 moments, they all came from the Halloween episode, which is fucking weird.
I don't know, man. The Sprite Challenge has to be up there with.
Yeah, but we don't know where that one was at, and it obviously, we forgot about it. So
it's got to be in there.
I think the spicy candy needs to be in there too.
Yeah,
obviously.
But that was a Rumble one.
Yeah, but we can pull that up. We can get pretty much to it because it's at the very end of the show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the Sprite Challenge was kind of like in the middle.
No, it was near the end.
It was near the end.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. We always do stuff like that at the end. But anyway, so this first best of is
the
intro from the Halloween episode. Where nobody understood what was about to happen, and quite frankly, I'm glad they didn't. So
that's perfect.
Go ahead, Wani. You got it on screen share?
Good evening, and welcome to Embers of Liberty. It is Halloween spectacular. Until next time, friends.
Nobody's saying anything but me.
Looking for a way out. He's like,
I expected you just to, talk normal.
But I didn't. That was good.
Absolutely not. It is the Halloween spectacular.
It is spooky season.
Halloween is in 2 days. So, here we are. Costumes and all.
Yep.
This is not going to last very long because this thing is painful.
It was painful, dude. That mask
The
was
way he
not
looks
fun.
around is hilarious. And I'm the fat Captain America.
He's the useless one.
Captain.
Good evening. Oh my God. Okay, so obviously that was fun, but you know, coming in from the same episode, I don't know what happened here. I really
think
don't.
Lonnie dropped his phone.
I put my phone
on the drum. He fell on the drum, and your microphone's sitting on the drum.
Because we're poor and we don't have a mic like boom arm for Lonnie like we do for ours. So go ahead and roll it, Lonnie.
Right, I mean, we can pretend.
We can pretend. I can make some shit and make us look real.
Ghost face.
Listen, that shit scared the shit out of me, Lonnie. We're sitting here talking about scary shit, and all of a sudden, some like, what the hell is that?
Thank you.
That scared the shit out of me. And you know, it didn't sound like much. I thought something just banged up against my wall here. It didn't sound like much on the audio that you can hear, but in our headphones, it sounded like
so
something
fucking
hit,
loud,
It sounded
man.
like something hit the side of the house.
I wish you could hear what we hear coming out of these microphones because, like,
yeah, because the playback into the headset is really loud.
It's super loud.
So we don't
and
really talk that loud and all that jazz.
You know, here's the thing: like when something is loud to us, but it's not on there, and it scares Joe. Joe just looks like a little bitch, which I mean he is, but that's beside the point.
That's like you remember.
I'm kidding.
You remember when the headsets did that thing where it was just sound like it was eating us?
Oh yeah. But it only did it to you and Cody.
Yeah.
Only you and Cody. It was crazy.
That was before we got that.
Yeah.
And it was just fucking. It sounded gnarly.
It was hilarious
Me and
though
Cody were
because
like-
you guys are always like, what the fuck? And of course, you know, you can't see you guys, which is why ultimately I want everybody to be on camera at some point. But you know, it's super funny. And the number one moment from this year, I think, has to be the infamous Lonnie butt trumpet.
Look, man. There's more conspiracy theories behind this than the grassy knoll. All right.
Yeah, nobody knows where it came from, man. Was it a barking spider? Did somebody step on a frog?
But we do know it had bad breath.
Did somebody
Either way.
blow into a trumpet?
Was it
next
Jesus
to Lonnie's
coming back
asshole?
for the rapture?
Nobody knows, but roll that footage.
Let's find some YouTube.
I'll tell you what, I about did
The
that
look
shit.
on my
Fucking barking
face.
spiders in here. Weird. I hope that the microphone picked that up. I really do.
Boy, did it.
Boy, did it.
Well.
Oh my God, that was
The look.
just the look on my
Taco Hell breath,
face.
you know what I mean?
So,
Taco Hell breath, you know what I mean?
The real-time reaction for Joe when he finds it.
have you ever seen the Race Rock Lighthouse moving chair?
Maybe.
So, I mean, while we're on the topic of spooky shit, what's
Here it comes.
on some YouTube. On some YouTube.
He paused around his face. I made a meme out of that. I
Yeah.
thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, he made a
Look
meme
at
that.
this face. Pure concern.
Dude, I thought you shit your pants.
Justin was so worried.
I was like, bro, you just shit your pants.
It took him a second. Look, we can go back in the frames. 5 seconds ago. Watch how fast his face just turns.
Let's find some YouTube.
The The delay between when it happened and when I looked.
Justin, is your ping a little high on that?
These fucking servers are in the EU, man.
How did it take so long to look?
He thought for a second it was just matrixing the audio, and then he went, "Wait a minute."
I don't know why it took so long to look over me. Oh my god, I've looked so fucking stupid in that video now that you've pointed that out.
On some YouTube.
It was like a full second!
Alright, for comparison, look at Joe's reaction. He chuckles before he even looks.
It's on some YouTube.
We're fucking children, man. We're fucking dying laughing over a fucking fart.
Dude, it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Like, we're gonna make that into a soundbite because that was like the perfect sounding
No,
fart.
we're gonna put you on a t-shirt. We're not blowing smoke up your ass, just farts.
Follicle fountain style.
The follicle fountain fart can.
No.
Follicle fountain fart cam. Just mid-show, you pan over to me and I'm Mark.
Oh my god, but you've got the pad, so like if you know you're gonna fart, all you gotta do is like hit a button and it's just like
covered it up, man. Also, it sounds like that when Biden's talking, so you can just literally hit that.
you really could. Oh my god.
Sounds like shit to me. Speak to me, oh toothless one.
How many times have I told you to take your teeth out, Nancy?
My penis hurts.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a great show already.
Oh my god.
What did we say? What was our thing last week? That is your. What is it? Baby. No, it wasn't baby's daddy.
Oh my. I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what it was. Oh my god, that baby ate your daddy.
That baby ain't your baby. Or that baby ain't your daddy. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Because
That
you were
baby
trying
ain't
to
your daddy.
you were trying to refer to the Maury show and you fucked it all up.
Yeah, I was trying to say that
You are not the father.
You're not the father. I said
Just
that
because
baby ain't your daddy.
Just because you named it after Darren doesn't mean it's Darren's.
All right, one more time from the top.
Oh god.
Oh shit! I didn't know it would do that.
No, I didn't either.
That was weird.
This. Nope.
Huh?
You started the whole thing over. You're gonna have to
Started the-
exit out and go back to the link.
No.
Oh no. No. Go up to the top. Just click the link. Yep. There we go. There we go. From the top, make it motherfucker. It's not gonna.
Son of a bitch.
Don't do that.
Damn it.
Now, what are we doing here? Why is it just spinning? Oh, that's annoying. I don't like that at all.
Oh, that's a problem.
That's a huge problem. I don't understand why it's doing that. But, hold on, you know what?
You don't resend it.
Yep. Excuse me. There you go.
Oh yeah.
It has been sent.
Really?
It put it back to the spot. It's in the spot.
Oh, okay, it is.
I think.
Let's find some YouTube.
I tell you what, I about did that shit.
There's fucking barking spiders in here. Fucking weird. I hope that the microphone picked that up. I really
Oh my
do.
god.
I'm gonna listen. See.
I'm gonna find out.
Got bad breath too. A fart expert.
I'm sure it does.
I'm gonna find that. Taco Hell breath, if you know what I mean.
That's the shit I'm gonna
So,
find.
Taco Hell breath, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god.
have you ever seen the Race Rock Lighthouse?
We've got to find the
movie.
Right.
Not the Sprite.
Oh, the candy.
The candy. So you're gonna have to put it back on full screen, and then you're gonna have to go to Rumble.
I'm wondering if the Sprite challenge was on Rumble.
I'm thinking it might have been. Because there for a while we weren't putting anything at all on YouTube. And then Rumble had their issues. Let's click continue.
Oh, Rumble. Let's not.
Let's not say we did. Hey, there's a thing right down there. There's a thing in the quick links. No, get out of that. Get out of the browser bar. Rumble.
Oh.
Yeah. Use the Google sign in down at the bottom. Easy peasy. There you go. Let's see. It's go on down.
Yeah, it'd be further on down.
Go on down. Forbidden candy and Nazis. That's it.
That's the spicy candy one.
That is.
So we know it was before that.
Yes. It's at the very end. I don't know if it was that far.
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to get a...
Yeah. I hate how slow Rumble is sometimes.
Probably also doesn't help that we're on Joe's internet.
Yeah, probably not.
I reset everything, man. So it was before September.
Yeah, it was during the summer.
Yeah, it was definitely during the summer. Which, I mean, September's still technically during the summer.
Yeah, but, I mean... Yeah, it was definitely before that. I know that for sure.
Dude, I don't know where we did the Sprite Challenge, but that was the best shit. And then, the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew Challenge.
And it was before we switched to this. We were still sideways.
Oh, I know when it was. It was after... I know it was after Mother's Day. Because I watched y'all do the Mountain Dew Challenge.
Right.
Because I was at my mom's.
Gotcha.
So I watched it then. So
It was 2 or 3 weeks after that.
Yep. I think it was 2 weeks because I didn't come the week after because I had traveled and all that shit. And I was like, I had to work. And I was like, I'm not coming.
Yep.
So it was the 2 weeks after that.
So that was the May 7th show. Let's see.
Come on.
No, we were on this already.
Oh, we were?
Yeah. I think it was the Freedom Telethon.
Okay.
But I'm not sure on that one.
The setup was still the old config too.
It was this one. The TV wasn't here yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But we were still sitting like this.
Yeah, me and Cody were over there.
Well, Freedom Telethon, we weren't sitting like this. We were still sitting across from each other.
Were we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is going to play, by the way.
I don't think so either.
Might see if one of y'all can pull it up or something.
And then I went and looked this man up. And I feel kind of...
And I think on the Freedom Telethon, we got cut off at the end.
Yep, we did. We got cut off on Joe's Conspiracy Corner. And it's not that one anyway. But Lonnie was here for that one.
Yeah, because Lonnie threw up. That was what was so funny.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness, we're gonna use up half a show just.
But here's the thing: was it the Roe v. Wade episode, or was it 4th of July.
It may have been the 4th of July.
I think it might have been. I really don't know. And that's the whole problem.
It's bothering me now.
Yeah, it's bugging the shit out of me.
Why
Like, I need to
why
know.
has this just disappeared?
Dude, where is it?
Alright, that's a video. I want to play that.
No, it wasn't the 4th of July. What the fuck, man? See, this is why... I don't know, dude. I don't know. This is
Are y'all
freaking
sure it
annoying.
isn't this one?
It could be.
End of quote, repeat line, President Pop Pop. That was the 9th.
Of when?
It may have, what, 22?
You said you watched it at your mother's house?
No.
He watched the Mountain Dew challenge.
I watched the Mountain Dew one.
Oh, no, because you were here.
Oh, wait, it may be the Freedom Telethon one because we did do a part 2. That's right.
Was it the part 2 then?
Yeah, it would have been in part 2. Oh, God.
This is it, 100%, because I remember your shirt.
He wears that shirt a lot, though.
I
Yeah, I only have like 6 shirts.
But I remember this.
Because I'm not seeing it.
Are you looking at the second one?
Yeah, I'm looking at part 2.
No, it wasn't this one. I wasn't here for that. I remember this
Cody was,
thumbnail.
though.
I was not here for this one. It was after this.
Damn it. I just want to know.
I just want to know.
Well, the only one after that is the Roe v. Wade one.
Have you checked it yet?
No, I'm working on it.
It was either this one or this one. The Suck at England.
It wasn't Suck at England. I just looked through that one.
Yeah, because he's literally wearing the same shirt in the next episode.
Yeah, because that's how laundry works.
Hey, when you're a man and you get a good shirt that just fits,
You just want to wear it.
you just want to wear it. Yeah.
And then when it starts getting those
Like
tiny
we aren't
little-
like women. We aren't like women that are like, oh, I'm gonna buy a shirt and wear it like twice and get rid of it. Like no, we're
Especially when you start getting those nice little pinholes in it.
yeah, we're men will wear a shirt until it falls apart.
It's not in this one either.
Where is it?
Where is it?
Cue X-Files theme song.
Where did it go? Basement Joe.
Was
it the price of gas?
Because the executive branch executes the law.
It might be. We got next on that one too.
Yep.
That's why people believe
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Maybe it was Bidenomics. Maybe it was dude, I don't know. I don't know where it was.
No, it wasn't the price of gas because that's where we did the first what's his face? It gets hit in the face with a ball.
That's right, Scott Sterling.
Scott Sterling. That was just 1 month ago too.
Yeah.
This was like way
This
back.
was a couple months ago that we did this.
No, this was.
But I
like
mean,
said, back
honestly,
during the summertime. I have to wonder if it's on Rumble.
Was it Abortion Wars?
All I know is we were all here for it.
I think it.
We were all here for it. That's all I know.
Your wife's home.
Hide the drugs. Hide the liquor. Hide the bitches. She home.
I think it was Bidenomics.
I mean, it could have been.
Because I remember telling someone about that episode, and I sent it to him. I think that might have been it.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely not the original final episode on YouTube. So, dude, I don't know.
It's kind of aggravating.
It's really aggravating.
Because
Because
Lonnie
it was-
suffered so
it was
much.
So much suffering on
No.
Lonnie's part.
No. I didn't suffer. Cody suffered. I thought it was funny.
That's true. Cody did suffer.
And y'all two almost suffered. Y'all were.
Oh no, I owned that one. That was the challenge I owned. Sprite challenge. I was on top of that.
I was talking about after I threw up. That's,
Oh yeah, no, I saw. Yeah, no, yeah, that bothered me.
Y'all were both struggling, and I was like, "Who's up for round 2?" I was ready to roll.
Yeah, because you had exited all the Sprite that you had drank.
And all the food that you had eaten.
Yeah, because I had ate a shit ton before I came.
I don't know where it's at.
I don't either, and that's
Bothers
really
me.
Yes.
disappointing.
We don't want to take up too much showtime looking for it, though. We've
I
already
mean,
taken up a lot.
I really
We
don't
literally have nothing else. besides-
have anything other than the Twitter files. Because it was a boring ass week.
Well, we're gonna do the Joe's Christmas conspiracy corner.
That's right. We are going to do that. You look very pretty, Beth. Sure welcome.
Did the performance go good? Was it sentimental like you thought? Was it sentimental tonight? Like, were feelings touched tonight? You said you thought they were going to be?
That's what I think about your feelings. Beth, there's homemade eggnog. If you would like some.
I have the jug.
I have the jug.
The jug of truth.
Do you want it? She's not a big fan of eggnog.
Oh, you'll like this, though. Because it's not like normal eggnog. It's not like the store-bought stuff. It's very good with the butterbun.
No.
What?
She asked if it was spiked.
No, it is not.
I even tried just Googling it because I'm like, man, surely like it would show up because we talked about Sprite and all that.
No. It definitely would not. Anyway, so, Lonnie, do you know what time it is? It's time for Joe's Conspiracy Corner. Stupid remote. I hate this thing. Go.
All right. Well, almost all right.
You had to remember where it was at, didn't you?
Well, there was a big green check mark over it still. So
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I saw that.
Let me
It's crazy.
Of course, my dumb butt don't have Discord up yet.
Of course not.
Oh, wait, here we
Because
go. We're
you're
good. We're
a
good.
professional, useless person.
Here we go. We're good. All right, Lonnie. Video in the Discord.
What are we talking about tonight, Joe?
Yes, that one. So, a lot of people don't realize that technically, and I'm not saying this to be condescending, but Jesus is not technically the reason for the season. I mean, he is, but he's not.
Not really.
But the celebratory stuff is actually based on tradition from old Norse.
I told you you'd like it.
Culture. So I'm just gonna let this fella here explain it. I would consider him fairly knowledgeable because he actually runs a business that's based around like Vikings and stuff like that. So we'll let him talk about it.
To share with you a bit of how Vikings celebrated around this time of year and how that still influences us up here in the north today. The very name Christmas, for instance, never stuck with the Vikings. They call it Yule, and so do we still today. Yule is the Old Norse word for the festivities held during the midwinter solstice here in Scandinavia. One of the most important traditions that still lives on is the Yule ham. The Yule ham is usually the centerpiece of every julbord or Christmas buffet. And it represents Särimner, the pig that was eaten in Valhalla, or sometimes Gyllenborste, the boar that the god Frey would ride. Another common tradition
Never heard
is
about
to
Frey?
decorate your homes with
You never heard about
goats,
Frey?
No, I'm saying,
symbolizing
have you?
Thor,
Oh, yeah.
representing his
Pretty
goat
interesting.
Tangnost and Tangrisnir that would pull his chariot across the sky. Up until the 19th century, it was the goat who would deliver gifts to people's homes. And as a matter of fact, in Finland, Father Christmas is still called Joulupukki, which literally translates to Christmas goat. For the Vikings, Yule was strongly connected to Odin, who is also called Jölfather, meaning Yule Father, or Father Christmas if you will. It was around this time of year that Odin could be seen riding his 8-legged horse Sleipnir across the sky, visiting people in their homes. This image of Odin was later adopted by the Dutch, who called him Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas would ride over the rooftops delivering gifts to people during the holiday season. As a matter of fact, even Odin's ravens was transformed by the Dutch into Sinterklaas' 2 black helpers who would report to him which children had been good or bad during the year.
No,
Santa
nice
Claus,
list.
as we know him today, was given a red outfit and a sleigh with 8 reindeers, representing the 8 legs of Sleipnir in the 19th century. An image made widely popular by the Coca-Cola company in the 1930s. Even though you may not eat Frey's boar or decorate your home with the goats of Thor, we hope that you'll at least get a visit from Odin with lots of gifts. From all of us at Grimfrost, we wish you a good Jul.
Interesting.
There it is, bitches.
The fat man is actually Odin.
Well, basically, in a way.
He's Jodin. He's Odin.
But I think
That's what he just said.
the mythological Odin looks way more badass than Santa Claus.
Well, yeah, but the fat man that we all call Santa is actually originally
He's basically a
Odin.
representation of Odin, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Father
And,
Christmas.
You know the 8 reindeer thing? I never knew that it was because of the 8-legged horse.
Yep. Do you know how the 8-legged horse came about?
No, I know it's Odin's steed, but I don't know.
So
anything. I don't know anything about Viking culture.
So Loki actually had sex with a horse, and that's what it made an 8-legged horse, and then he gave it to Odin as a gift. Yes.
Tom Hiddleston, man, come on.
Yeah, there's some messed up weird stuff about Viking culture. Like, it's a beautiful culture, but there's also some weird stuff about it.
That whole area.
Why are the
is just
Vikings so fucking weird?
What?
Why were the Vikings so fucking weird? Because that's fucking weird. That's some bestiality shit.
Well, Loki was supposedly the weird god, though.
Well, that's because Loki was the god of mischief.
Yeah, he was weird
So
anyway.
it's probably like, haha, this is going to be funny. I'm going to fuck this horse.
I played joke on you. Stick my penis in horse.
I forgot why he had sex.
Mega
There was a reason he had sex with a horse. Let me see.
Some sort of prank, I'm sure.
No, I
Probably
forgot.
to fucking disappoint Odin.
How do you like me now, Father? Father Christmas.
Faja Christmas. Oh my god.
Y'all have you ever heard of the?
Oh, okay, no.
Okay, so you were wrong.
Yeah, I mean, no. He still had sex with a horse.
Oh god.
I was hoping you were
I was
wrong.
hoping you were wrong.
No, but he had turned himself into a horse. See, he could change. He's like a
Well, yeah, because
shapeshifter,
he's
right?
a trickster.
Right. Let's see.
Silly Cooth.
He's a shape-shifting demigod.
Indeed, he is.
Speaking of like Norse area, I don't remember where it was at, per se. Y'all ever heard of the metal band Mayhem?
Mm-mm.
No.
Holy shit. Those guys were nuts. So there was
Okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So what happened was,
Yeah, you did.
There was a stonemason who had a horse that could build walls, and they were having a competition, I guess.
It's a very
And
intelligent horse.
Loki turned himself into a horse to lure the horse away, the stonemason's horse away. Then, because no job is worth doing if you don't go all the way, had sex with the horse The horse became pregnant and spent the next 9 months sharing a love nest together. Locally, finally returned to the gods with an 8-legged horse baby in tow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only. That's not really one of the main things I always thought was a little weird about Norse mythology. 8-legged horse.
Look, all I'm gonna say is like that whole area, like Norway, Scandinavia, Finland, all that. There's some weird shit that goes on there.
I'm just saying. Think about this: the 8 reindeer come from an 8-legged horse that a mythological god had sex with to make 8-legged horse. Kind of perverted.
Yeah.
And we tell children about it.
Oh, no, we don't. We tell them about the reindeer because it's kind of weird.
Yeah, because it's fucking super weird. Oh, Jesus.
But no, the band Mayhem, they were a metal band. I don't remember one of those countries. But the lead singer to this band, he called himself Dead. And he would literally before shows would bury his clothes for like weeks at a time in the ground, and he would dig them up on the day of the show, and he would like paint his skin like a gray color and stuff, and he come to find out legitimately thought he was a corpse.
That's a little weird.
They said it was like some form of like necrophilia, right? Where he thought he was dead amongst the living. So it gets really interesting because this guy eventually ends up killing himself to become truly alive, right? So he wrote out a suicide note to the bandmates, and he ended up slitting his throat and his wrist, and he even said in the note, if slitting my wrist and neck take too long, I will use a shotgun. So he blew his head off essentially.
How did that take too long? Usually that's pretty quick.
Well, maybe for him, I mean, he might have did it and like panicked and was just like, no, I'm not gonna die this way. I don't know. Anyways, it's irrelevant. This is where it gets really interesting. So the next highest ranking member of this band, Necronomicon or something like that.
I've heard of that one.
Like, I think that was what his name was, or Necromonger. I don't remember his name. It was something along the lines of that. Anyways, he was the one to find him, his body.
Oh, hell.
You would think his response would be, oh, let's call the police. No. He goes to the store. He gets a disposable camera. And he takes pictures of his body. Not only did he do that, he took fragments of his skull and turned it into a necklace. And he took these pictures, and he had one purpose for taking these pictures. He called like the other members of the band, was like, hey, you're never gonna believe what happened. This is what happened. And we're like, and he's like, I took pictures, and they were like, one of the guys was like, don't call me until you destroy the pictures. Like, I don't want to talk to you if that's what you really did. Well, ended up assembling another, the missing members. There's 2 missing members at this point. So he assembles another group of guys, and he puts this guy's dead body on the album cover. That was his whole purpose.
What the hell?
That's why he took the pictures.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And basically what ended up happening, though, like these new members and stuff, like they ended up getting into a bunch of shit, and they started burning down churches and stuff. And it ended with one of the new members ended up killing that guy. Like, stabbed him to death and killed him.
Probably because he was a fucking freak.
Well, they got into a fight, and like the guy was like always like super crazy, like over the top, talking about like anytime anybody had any kind of dispute, he was like, I'll kill you, and like most people aren't going to take that as an empty threat, especially if you act the way you do. And he said he had like guns and stuff in the house, had shotguns and stuff in the house. And he like ran to the room. Well, this guy had a knife, and he chased him down and was like, "I'm not going to let him get a gun."
Yeah.
And he ended up stabbing him like 37 times, like stabbed him in the head and like in the back and like the neck. And like all this stuff, and ended up killing him or whatever. But yeah, like I just thought the way that whole, like there's a lot more to it, but that was just kind of the rough gist of it. But I was like, what? And this was somewhere up in like the, that area, like Norway, or I think it was Norway, is where that happened.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so if you ever look, you can find it on YouTube. Just look up the band Mayhem.
I think I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna not.
I mean, it was interesting to hear everything. I mean, obviously it took some really wicked turns, but it was interesting because it was just like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, Joe, you got anything else on the Fat Man?
So he was created by the Coca-Cola Company, basically. So, but all this time as a kid, I thought, oh no, he was, like
he wasn't created by the Coca-Cola Company. He was
monetized by the Coca-Cola Company.
He was popularized as well because he said that the Dutch.
Oh yeah, like Santa Claus,
and they gave him a red outfit.
Yeah.
They gave him the reindeer, and then the Coca-Cola Company popularized it by using it in one of their ads.
Right.
So.
And that's where we get Santa Claus from.
I have a fun, interesting fact about Santa Claus.
Okay.
So my mom lived in Germany when she was a kid, and do you know the German tradition of Santa Claus? Saint Nick. What they would do. It was also Santa Claus. That's what they called him too, Santa Claus. I'm pretty sure. But you leave your boots out on the front of your by your front door, and someone will come. They fill your boots full of candy.
Whoa. That's kind of gross, though. I don't want
my nasty feet stench
so,
on
my mom,
candy.
when she was a kid, they had, Christmas Eve, you stick your boots outside and wake up in the morning, your boots are full of candy, and that was kind of like the thing that they did there.
Nope. I'm out.
Hold on, I got some more stuff.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
So that old tradition of Santa Claus also comes
from Krampus.
With Krampus. So I just want to show y'all like some of the they got these videos, these Krampus runs. I want to go to one day. Looks kind of cool.
I mean, they made a movie about Krampus before too, so it's like.
Too bad that movie was shit.
Yeah, it really was.
This is from 2010, but this is a really good one. All right, let's see. There we go.
Oh shit.
So, did you know that down in, what was it, Tuscumbia, they were having a Yule festival? Well, they found out, a lot of the churches found out about Krampus. And so they started protesting the Yule festival. They're like, this is pagan, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, Christmas is about Jesus and his sacrifice and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, actually, Christmas is originally more about what they're celebrating.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but also at the same time, the Christian religion is heavily based around Christmas being about the birth of Christ.
Right, but you know why we have that? Because we hijacked it from the pagans, right? You know that, right?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're, a believer in Christianity, that's a big part of it. And I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just saying that is a big part of it. So, I mean,
but see, what they're saying is Christmas is about Jesus, and it's like, no, technically the original, whole reason for all this.
You're preaching to the choir here.
I know.
That. I'm just saying, to be fair, I'm playing devil's advocate here. If you being a strong believer in the Christian,
right? No. I mean, that's why I don't really consider. I personally don't consider Christmas a Christian thing. I just look at it as festive time of the year. Personally.
Justin, thoughts?
I'm just enjoying listening to you guys talk about it, honestly.
I mean, I can see, like I said, I could see both sides of the coin.
No.
No.
No, I'm enjoying hearing you guys go back and forth because it's not normal for you to actually have like relevant thoughts.
Oh. Well, but back in the day, the Catholic Church, that's how they converted a lot of the pagans, was that they introduced a lot of pagan traditions into
and then
Christian traditions.
Through Christ into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think that any holiday that's celebrated on a massive level like this you can't really tie it to any one.
No, and
religious
that's what
faith.
I'm saying. I think they're both equally right in their own aspects of it, right?
I think my problem with all of it though is more that Christians tend to, and I'm speaking as a Christian, right? They tend to
They're a little
make
more forceful.
everything about them and not try to respect anybody else, which I get that, as Christians, we're supposed to profess the gospel.
Yeah, but you also have to look at
and
it too
convert
as
non-believers, but don't be a dick about it.
Yeah,
Just
I
don't
agree.
fucking be a dickhead about it.
I agree with that.
Just because somebody else celebrates it for a different reason than you doesn't make you any more right or wrong than them. And if you look at the history of it, you'll find pretty quickly that you're fucking wrong.
Now, if you look at I'll say this too, and I'll say, and I know what the reasoning behind it is. You talk about paganism, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have a very good understanding of paganism, but also paganism in a lot of different countries varies so drastically, right? As how it's done. The belief of paganism is so vastly different, right? So paganism in Norse type countries is one way,
in Nordic areas.
And then you go to another area and it's drastically different.
Oh yeah, they think it's like it's all the same. Yeah.
And it's kind of hard for people to have a really good understanding that paganism is so vastly different in different areas, because in some places it's more about like witchcraft, but like the good and the bad witchcraft, and there's a lot of different levels to it. So to be fair, to hearing paganism, I can see how that's alarming to some people, but on the other side, it's not fair to lump them all together, because paganism as a whole is not fluid in one manner.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Christians, especially when they hear stuff as pagan, they kind of have like a little bit of a little mini meltdown, because they probably attribute it to a really negative aspect of what essentially is a very small portion of paganism.
But again, not everything's fucking about you.
No, and I agree. Like I
Just
said.
chill the fuck out.
Right, yeah.
Just chill out.
But see that, and then they tried to bring up the whole, this is a Christian country, and we're founded on Christian values and all that stuff, and it's like, did you do your research on Benjamin Franklin?
So, yes, our founding fathers had Judeo-Christian views.
Except Benjamin Franklin.
Well, but he was raised in an area where the morality was largely defined upon Judeo-Christian views.
Yes.
So, you can see how Judeo-Christian viewpoints are built or baked into the cake in the Constitution, the Declaration of Independence.
It literally says, everything, God's everywhere.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can't really argue that it wasn't.
Right.
It was.
But at the end of the day, our country was also established so that the government could not impose its own religious beliefs upon the people.
And the church couldn't impose its beliefs on the people either.
Well,
like through government.
Yeah, through government.
But see, this is what these people in Tuscumbia were trying to do. The churches were coming to the city council meetings and trying to get the city council to shut it down.
Yeah, and that's
unconstitutional.
First off, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second off, just fucking leave these people alone.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't want to go to it, don't go to it.
I mean, if they're not hurting anybody and they're not like promoting stuff that is, bad.
Right.
Well, they said they were like, oh, there's going to be mediums, which are, but psychics. There'll be psychics there and blah, blah. And I was like, okay, if you don't want to go, don't go.
Yeah.
Leave these people alone.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, they have the right to celebrate their...
Because all you're doing is make yourself look stupid.
Yeah.
But the more you push against it, the more you look stupid.
Correct.
But
oh my god.
So get this. So February is Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
What is 9 months later?
What?
9 months after 9 months after February. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and then probably going into December, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how long it takes for a baby to form, right? So what people don't know is that, like, Valentine's Day is actually like a sex cult kind of like holiday from like ancient times. And that's when they would have orgies and stuff like that, right? Well, 9 months later, baby pops out. What do they do with those babies? Sacrifice those babies. Around Christmas time.
Where the fuck did that come? Where?
Yeah. I was like,
I'm saying around Christmas time.
Where did you find this information? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Where
That's for another Joe's Conspiracy Corner.
Yes, the Valentine's Day sex cult. That's definitely going to be Conspiracy Corner for fucking Valentine's Day show.
There you go. Sex cults. That will be the Valentine's Day special. Sex cults.
Oh my god. Anywho,
let's watch some Krampus
Sponsored by AdamandEve.com.
Sponsored by
Brought
Trojan.
to you by Pfizer. What the fuck? Where did these bastards come from?
You son of a bitch. All right,
let's watch some Krampus. Let's watch Krampus beat some people.
And where's this at, Joe?
This is let's see.
It feels like Germany.
I think it is, yeah. So Krampus is basically the polar opposite of what Santa Claus is supposed to represent.
Yeah, he's supposed to get off the Dottie children, right?
Right. So basically the kids, instead of being told they were going to be given coal, the kids were told that they were going to be dragged to the pits of hell by Krampus.
Jesus Christ.
All this just remind me of the demons of Little Nicky.
Yep.
Papa's chicken is the C's knees.
They actually they kind of terrorize the people a little bit. Look at that guy, dude, spinning that junk. No iPro or nothing.
I'm a man.
Sometimes I wonder if this is where the, you know how we've kind of like accrued the image of Satan as being like the guy with the horns and tail and all that. I think
possible.
I think this is where we got that idea from.
That's a distinct possibility.
That kid's like, hell yeah, this is cool shit. I don't understand the bells, though.
More bells. Like it was his cool with jingle bells.
This is creepy as shit.
It is. I would definitely not want to go to one of these.
You wouldn't? I would.
Oh. I mean, if this was a holiday, like a Halloween event, sure.
No, this is a Christmas event.
I know. That's what I'm saying, but if it was a Halloween event, sure, I'd go to it because I'd want to.
I think about how much money these people probably spend just to act a fool like Krampus one day of the year. Like, you know, these outfits are probably gonna cost like a couple of $1,000.
Okay, I think I've had enough of this.
Yeah. It's awfully noisy, to be honest.
Yeah, it's extremely noisy.
See, this is how people celebrate Christmas time in other parts of the world.
Yeah, and it's annoying.
Yeah, but people also, celebrate, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and I don't celebrate that either, so.
Oh. I got one more thing. This is not for Joe's Conspiracy Corner. This is a kind of an end to the show, if you will. So whenever we're ready for the end of the show, I've got one more thing.
Well, that's been Joe's Conspiracy Corner. Okay. So, the one thing that I definitely want to talk about is the last part of the Twitter files.
Dum dum dum.
What are you going to do at Justin's financial corner?
No, I don't have anything.
The market shit itself past couple of days.
It's what I talked about last week. It's following the same trend.
Is he still calling it?
2008.
Like, is he still saying this?
Yeah.
Really? It's following exactly what?
Pretty much. It's almost identical.
We need to have him on the show and actually like explain it.
Nah.
You don't have to actually be on camera.
Nah. He'll be alright. I'll proxy for him.
Okay.
Anywho, so you want to pull Twitter up, Lonnie?
Water.
Now look or search for Matt Taibbi. TAI. Yep, there you go.
Now you can post guns on Twitter.
Go to his profile. Yep. And scroll on down. Go back up. Up. Yep. Show this thread. Twitter, the FBI subsidiary. Oh, let me, I'm going to pull it up on my computer here. Oh, that buzz is so
I know,
annoying.
and it's gotten worse.
It has. Okie dokie. Okay, so the Twitter files are revealing more every day about how the government collects, analyzes, and flags your social media content. Twitter's contact with the FBI was constant and pervasive, as if it were a subsidiary. Between January 2020 and November 2022, there were over 150 emails between the FBI and former Twitter Trust and Safety Chief Yoel Roth.
Yoel Roth, big part of this whole thing.
Some are mundane, like San Francisco agent Elvis Chan wishing Roth a Happy New Year, along with a reminder to attend our quarterly call next week. Others are requests for information into Twitter users related to active investigations. But a surprisingly high number are requests by the FBI for Twitter to take action on election misinformation, even involving joke tweets from low follower accounts. Well, let's see. So go down to number 11. So what stands out is the sheer quantity of reports from the government. Some are aggregated from public hotlines. And then there's this tweet from the FBI office in El Paso. Election Day protocol for FBI headquarters is to stand up a national election command post which provides a centralized location for assessing election-related threats. Status reports and complaints are tracked. Have a tip, send it to tips.fbi.gov or this number. Let's see. Go down to 13. Yep, up. Click on that image. Hello, Twitter contacts. FBI San Francisco is notifying you of the below accounts which may potentially constitute violations of Twitter's terms of service for any action or inaction deemed appropriate within Twitter policy, and gives them 4 Twitter handles. That's Fred, FBI San Francisco. First off, why the fuck is FBI notifying them of Twitter violations? Last time I checked, you're the FBI, not Twitter.
Yeah, since when did you become, part of the Twitter world?
So, go on down.
Well, they are a bunch of twats. So they might be twitting.
That first image right there. Thanks, Patrick. I've escalated to get for a first pass. FBI folks, I've reviewed this already from the TD perspective and suspended 3 of the accounts for multi-account abuse and ban evasion violations. Rodrigo, could you please review @from MA for possible civic misinformation or direct to the appropriate part of Git for their review? Thanks, Patrick. Go on. This is
some of the
jokes that they're suspending over. I want to remind Republicans to vote tomorrow, Wednesday, November 9th. Clearly a joke. And then propose container ship if there's a worldwide recession. Clearly a joke.
I don't get that one.
Okay, go on to the next tweet. Have you got this? Okay, you are screen sharing it. Just to show the FBI can be hyper-intrusive in both directions, they also asked Twitter to review a blue-leaning account for different joke, except for here it was even more obvious that Claire Foster, PhD, who kids a lot, was kidding. So, FBI San Francisco is notifying you of the below account activities which may potentially constitute violation of Twitter's terms and service for any action or inaction deemed appropriate within Twitter policy. Thank you, Catherine. Let's see. Twitter post by user Byram Wade, display name Ultra MAGA, stating the following: Americans, vote today. Democrats, you vote Wednesday the 9th. This tweet was posted on November 8th, 2022. Twitter account Claire Foster, PhD, claimed in her post that she is a ballot counter in her state. And in additional post states, for every negative comment on this post, I'm adding another vote for the Democrats. And if you're not wearing a mask, I'm not counting your vote. Claire Foster is a satire account. And if you go to the next image, that's the tweets. I mean, this is fucking dumb, dude. Why are they sending anything to Twitter about these things? Unless it is a domestic terrorist threat or a drug ring or something that the FBI should actually be involved in.
Oh, but wait. Al Qaeda can have a Twitter account. And ISIS.
So the next tweet. Anyone who cannot discern obvious satire from reality has no place making decisions for others or working for the feds, said Claire Foster, PhD, when told about the flagging. Of the 6 accounts mentioned in the previous 2 emails, all but 2 were suspended. Going down to 18. Holy shit. Okay. ASAC Chan. The National Election Command Post, NECP, is requesting assistance from San Francisco, or SF. I don't know if that's actually San Francisco or not, but I'm guessing it is.
Well, they were talking about Chan.
Regarding coordination with Twitter, specifically, NECP has been made aware of tweets by certain accounts that may warrant additional action due to the accounts being utilized to spread misinformation about the upcoming election. Specifically, NECP is requesting the following: coordination between SF and Twitter to determine whether the accounts identified below have violated Twitter's terms of service and may be subject to actions deemed appropriate by Twitter. The issuance of preservation letters regarding the accounts identified below in order to preserve subscriber information and content information pending the issuance of legal process. 3, any location information associated with the accounts that Twitter will voluntarily provide to aid the FBI in assigning any follow-up deemed necessary to the appropriate FBI field office. There are 25 accounts in this letter. Please let us know if you need additional information to process this request by replying to all to this email. Thanks, Michael. Agent Chan passed this on to the Twitter folks. Twitter folks, please see the below list of Twitter accounts which we believe are violating your terms of service by disseminating false information about the time, place, or manner of upcoming elections. Let us know if you decide to take any actions against these accounts based on our tipper to you. Also, let us know if we need to issue a preservation letter, as we intend to serve legal process for these accounts. Thanks for your consideration. That's Elvis Chan.
Elvis Chan.
And then the next email. Hi Elvis, thank you for your patience as our team has assessed the accounts that you flagged. We've completed our review and taken the following actions on some of the accounts. Permanently suspended for policy violations, ban evasion, platform manipulation, excessive information or misinformation strikes. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accounts there. Temporarily suspended for spam behaviors. 1 account. Tweets bounced for civic misinformation policy violation. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, one of those is a double. 7, 8, 9. There's 9 accounts. In regards to your question about a preservation letter, it is a good way to ensure that the data hasn't been purged from our systems before legal process is filed and processed. Externally, the contact for submitting those is the same. Many of the above accounts were satirical in nature. Nearly all, with the exceptions of Baldwin and RSB Network, were relatively low engagement, and some were suspended, most with generic thanks Twitter letter. And the generic thanks Twitter letter is, hello, we're writing you to let you know that we've reviewed your appeal and your account features will remain locked or limited for the allotted time or pending completion of the assigned tasks due to violations of the Twitter rules. Attempted voter suppression including attempted voter intimidation by providing false information about voting or registering to vote, or any unlawful activity is prohibited under our rules. You can review these guidelines at twitter.com/rules. Thanks, Twitter. Let's see. When told of the FBI flagging, Lexitola replied, "My thoughts initially include 1, seems like a prima facie 1A violation. 2, holy cow, me, an account with the reach of an amoeba. 3, what else are they looking at? I can't believe the FBI is policing jokes on Twitter. That's crazy." Let's see. Jim Baker, who just got fired by Elon because he was part of the whole Hunter Biden cover-up shit. I'm not reading all of that at all. I'm not reading any of it, actually.
So, speaking of him firing
TLDR.
people,
Too long, didn't read.
Speaking of him firing people, did you see the video of him on the comedian? What was his name?
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, and there's people booing him and stuff.
Yeah, it was,
Dave Chappelle was like, "That must be all the people you fired."
Yeah. Yep.
Dave Chappelle don't give a shit.
No, he does not. He's also uncancelable.
Well, I said because cancel culture went after him, so he definitely doesn't give a shit.
Well, cancel culture went after him, and then he made cancel culture his bitch.
Yeah,
he really did. Let's see. I'm trying to find. There was something else in here that was actually really good.
It's good to see that diarrhea is trending.
Let's see. Most tweets contain the same "get out and vote, get out there and vote Wednesday" trope that had low engagement. This is what the FBI spends its time on. And go on down a little bit. So B. Yates tweeted, "This is our future if the Dems get full control. If you're in Georgia, you better vote Wednesday." Everybody knows that Election Day is on Tuesday. If you're stupid enough to fall for better vote on Wednesday,
you shouldn't be voting.
Then you really shouldn't be voting to begin with.
You don't have the knowledge to be voting.
Correct. Let's see. So that one is actually a good one. Hi, Stacia. It was great speaking with you and the team at Twitter last week. I wanted to flag a few products that were released today and earlier in the week that may be of assistance to Twitter. Let us know if you have any questions. This is the FBI clearly offering government involvement to participate in censorship. That is a First Amendment violation. Click show replies right there.
So basically, we should be looking at the head of the FBI and being like, "Hey, so why do you still have a job?"
Click that one.
This one?
Yep. So this had Yoel Roth, Patrick Conlon, and Jim Baker all on this email. Please see the products FBI Office of Public Sector just provided to us. Please feel free to share with your teams. Russian malign influence use of permissive social media platforms. Heightened domestic violent extremist threat to persist in 2021. Iranian influence efforts primarily use online tools to target U.S. audiences remain easily detectable for now.
So again, why does the head of the FBI still have a job?
Because Joe Biden likes this.
Why? Because
he's a tyrant.
He's probably using the same benefits that they're doing here to protect him. Which I think is slowly crumbling away at some point. I think the shit's
I'm sure he's probably ordered him a very high valuable headboard from
Wayfair.
Wayfair,
go to tweet 35. Let's see. So the FBI in one case sent over so many possible violative content reports, Twitter personnel congratulated each other in Slack for the monumental undertaking of reviewing them. Let's see. Anyone need help reviewing the tweets the FBI forwarded an FBI report on possible violative content? +1, we can help on SI. Go to the next one. Thank you all so much for your help. A monumental undertaking. Again, why is the FBI involved in a private business sending them shit to look into?
So this last drop, this that we're looking at now, was this the one before or after Elon Musk said, and at last, the coup de grace?
This was the coup de grace.
Okay.
Let's see.
Because people were like, what the fuck does that even mean? It's, this.
Yeah.
This is pretty fucking big.
So on Friday, October 16th, 2020, I just got something hot off the presses today. Please be on the lookout for a teleporter message from me with 2 documents to download. Thanks, Elvis. Let's see. Resharing this as it doesn't look like they were actioned yesterday. Given the evidence we received from DHS, etc., I'd lean towards batting the URL and bouncing the videos, to be honest, given the accusations, but relatively low visibility. What was that about? Reports also came in from different agencies. Here's an employee recommends bouncing content based on evidence from DHS, etc. State governments also flagged content. If you're not picking up on the fact that our entire fucking government is corrupt, I don't know what to tell you. There's no hope for you.
Look, love him or hate him, Trump was on to something.
Yep.
And shit was getting real hairy. And I mean, now look at Elon.
Yep.
You
know. Let's see.
Receiving an alert from California officials by the way of our partner support portal debate whether to act on a Trump tweet. Why was no action taken?
Let's see. To clarify, is there ask for Twitter to review or to explain why no action was taken upon previous review? Why no action was taken? Their report came in through our partner support portal. That's at the very bottom of that. I don't know what they're asking.
To clarify.
Let's see.
So
I've pasted their ask below. They're requesting feedback on the tweet and why Twitter didn't take any action. Ballots in California are only counted by local election officials in an open and transparent process. This tweet undermines voters' confidence that their votes will be fairly and properly counted. Please see the relevant election codes.
So it was in reference to this tweet.
Yeah. Anyway. And it was it was in reference to that tweet that Lonnie just had up on the screen. Oh, it did that thing again. You just gotta wait on it. Go to settings and then close that shiz. Tweet 41 here. A video was reported by the Election Integrity Project at Stanford, apparently on the strength of information from the Center for Internet Security. This is a very long and legal heavy video, but essentially it claims that PA election workers opened their inner envelopes on the ballots before Election Day, called people to correct their ballots prior to Election Day. According to CIS, the video misrepresents 1. Pennsylvania law, 2. the Pennsylvania Supreme Court decision, and 3. the affidavits shown in the video. Details in the thread, thoughts on how to handle this one. The law doesn't prohibit curing, it prohibits curing prior to 7 a.m. on Election Day. The author misrepresents this by stating that the officials can't contact voters, whereas they can't do so until pre-canvassing starts. The author misrepresents the the Pennsylvania Supreme Court decision by stating that voters are not forbid from curing ballots. Pennsylvania Supreme Court simply stated the law didn't require officials to offer an opportunity to cure. On the affidavits, these folks were contacted about having an opportunity to cure a ballot. In none of the examples do the affidavits state that the election official called them and said the voter's specific ballot needed curing. The author of the video misrepresented this and claimed otherwise. If that's confusing, it's because CIS is a DHS contractor. Describes itself as partners with the Cyber and Internet Security Agency at the DHS. So the takeaway, or the EIP, is one of a series of government-affiliated think tanks that mass review content, a list that also includes the Atlantic Council's Digital Forensics Research Laboratory and the University of Washington Center for Informed Policy. The takeaway, what most people think of as the deep state, is really a tangled collaboration of state agencies, private contractors, and sometimes state-funded NGOs. These lines become so blurred as to be meaningless.
Yeah, that's the deep state, baby. Y'all found it. Good job.
It's just, this is all fucking insane. Every single bit of this is insane. And I don't understand how anybody, including liberals, could be okay with the government interfering in your day-to-day activities the way that they are.
Yeah. Now, and the thing is, like, okay, maybe every once in a while you'll hear of like some rogue agent or something. That's, you know, that in itself is bad, but it happens. But you're talking about a vast array of different agencies that are all pushing together to do that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so many agencies that are in cahoots with one another. Like, there's no way it's not coordinated. Like, that's the thing. See, they're like, oh, that's not, you know, basically they think it's just by happenstance. Oh, one person did something wrong. No. There's way too many people involved in this to be just by
and this is when they're like, you know, when people are like, oh no, 9/11 was way too big of a thing for it to be a big collaboration of people that aren't talking. This is literally proof
that they do that.
That
shit.
People do that shit. Like if there's enough money involved, people keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, they will.
If there's enough money involved, and knowing that your family members could probably be unalived, but if you say something,
yep.
Not only that,
people keep their mouth shut.
Not only that, but there's also people like Hillary that live.
Yes, and that will actually kill you. like she will have her people kill you or harass you. Bill, it's time to pay the bill. Oh, it's time to pay the bill.
Bill, get the suicide ready. Okay, so there is one final thing that I really want to talk about. Are you guys super excited to get your Trump NFTs?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
This is already giving me the bubble guts.
That's because you had a fucking breadstick with marinara and eggnog.
Yeah. So, Joe, are you excited about your Trump NFTs?
No.
I'm trying to find the video.
Oh my gosh, Trump NFT. So what are we talking about here?
Oh, don't worry.
Will the video explain?
Yes.
Let me guess. He has like little statues of his balls or something. Like
no, they're NFTs.
Oh, yeah, NFTs are digital. Oh, I'm sorry. So digital drawings of his balls.
No. Oh my God. Okay, so he had a major announcement for Thursday, right?
Put us back on full screen.
You
there,
mean
right?
huge?
Huge announcement.
Did you send anything here?
No.
No, I can't find a good video. You know what? We'll just see.
That buzz has gotten worse and worse and worse.
This is it. Okay.
All right, send it to Discord.
I'm about to. Here it comes. Here it comes.
we need Lonnie's little fart sound button.
Yep.
45. Look at those guns.
Yeah. Lonnie, I'm gonna need you to play that video.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need you to start it from the very beginning. And I'm gonna need you to share that shit.
All
Ladies and gentlemen, this man was the President of the United States.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important announcement
serious?
to make.
Yes.
Is he serious?
Oh, come on! I mean, look at these fucking things. Who the fuck is going to buy one of
Trump
these?
digital trading cards. These cards feature some of the really incredible
really like the
artwork
sheriff
pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting.
So apparently you can win dinner with the former president.
I'm also doing Zoom calls, a one-on-one meeting, autographing memorabilia, and so much more. We're doing a lot right now. And remember, Christmas is coming,
Hell
and
yeah,
this
he's
makes
riding a
a
stallion.
great Christmas gift.
And dude, there were some of those that looked like
First
a
of all,
dang
Jim, I'm just so
4-year-old
happy to be-
used the cut tool to cut him into that. Like, that was terrible quality.
Yeah.
First of all, Jay, I'm just so happy to be sitting across from
the
you.
full fucking video.
Like, what
Because
the
it
hell?
is hilarious.
And he really just claimed better than Washington or Lincoln?
He did.
Yep.
In fact, he did, sir.
That makes me just want to just...
Let's see. I need... the
Electrolytes is what the plants crave.
I need the full video.
Trending reparations. Hey, you remember that?
Oh, God. Yep. Oh, my God. We do have to talk about that.
You better get moving, man. It's already 10:30.
Okay, so super quick. First off, Donald Trump, go fuck yourself. This was the worst move that you could have possibly made.
You
if you
already
had
look
any hope of becoming
was
president
literally
again, that ended it.
Now the Trumpanzees, man, they're going to eat this shit up.
First off, I don't like calling anybody a Trumpanzee. They're just misguided.
Like, I liked Trump when he was president.
Yeah.
As far as like what he was able to
But you're
accomplish.
not willing to like get on your knees under his desk, kind of Trumper.
No, I
Like
mean,
there are people out here, man,
look,
that practically worship
I'm a
the
realist.
man.
I'm a realist, right? I think the guy had some really good aspects about him as far as how he operated and got things done, but
At the end of the day, he's a fucking dick.
he's a moron.
He's a freaking
right?
dumbass.
He's a moron, and that doesn't mean he's bad at being president. I think just certain aspects he's bad at, right?
Well, it's just
so
like
here's the thing: he didn't come up with this idea. This
No.
was not a him thing.
No.
Somebody
Proposed this
close to
idea.
him was like, "Hey,
let's do NFTs.
Hey, let's do some NFTs.
Hey, like
Chuck
that
goes,
sounds.
Let's do some NFTs."
That sounds really
They're
good.
like, there's money involved.
It was
He goes,
probably fucking Milo
in it.
It was probably Milo Yiannopoulos because he fucking hates Trump.
That's fair.
Like he's literally stated that his goal is to ruin Donald Trump now. Like out loud.
Well, I'll say this: after Kanye being on Tim Pool and then being on Alex Jones' show, there's no fucking chance of that happening.
Oh yeah, by the way, fuck you, Kanye. Fuck you for making me say good things about you and then turning into a fucking retard.
Whew, man, my brain melted hearing him talk. Look, man, all I gotta say was
Listen,
he had cool uniform. He did really good at architecture.
listen, man. You can't be a champion for the black community and then be like, I love Hitler.
Like,
I love Nazis.
Look, a lot of people say all this bad things.
Well, did he say that about Hitler?
Yeah, he had a cool uniform. He was a great leader. He was really good at architecture.
Okay, so on the basis of being a leader, he was a good leader. I mean, people followed him.
No, he was a great orator. Yeah. He was good at speaking.
He was good at speaking. He was not.
He was a
leader.
shitty leader.
There's a difference. There's a fine difference.
He didn't even fucking fit the description of his Aryan race. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, had black hair or brown hair,
something like that.
He
had a Jewish nose.
He had a turd under his nose.
He had a Jewish nose.
But anyway, as stated, fuck you, Kanye. We said good things. We said good things about you on this podcast, and then you turn around and you did this dipshit bullshit.
It's never a good idea to give Kanye the gun.
Here's the real cream of the crop thing that Kanye said. Hitler did not kill 6 million Jews.
Is he a Holocaust denier?
Okay, here's the thing.
It's kind of like what we were just saying. Like you said, he's a good leader. No, there's a fine line. He was responsible. He didn't directly have his hand in killing.
So is that what he's saying?
That's what
he's responsible for the deaths of the Jews.
So while he's right that Hitler personally did not kill 6 million Jews,
he's responsible.
He is completely responsible for the murder of 6 million Jews.
But that was the point that he was trying to make, that he didn't have his hand directly. He didn't actually go out there and pull the trigger.
Might as well. He would have.
Well, but that's what that's the argument he's trying to make. He didn't kill him. He was responsible, but he didn't kill him. And it's like, that's one and the same, fella.
No. Piss off, Kanye.
When you build these entire facilities for the purpose of killing Jews, you're responsible.
No, Kanye can just.
Sorry, friend. When you have to create an elite group of killing soldiers to carry out that part of your plan, you're responsible.
Kanye can go eat a dick.
Yeah.
Anywho,
it was a fucking mess.
So, let's see if I can find that video.
Yeah, I remember watching him on Alex. Look, Alex Jones was looking at Kanye like everyone looks at Alex Jones. He was terrified. He was like, "I know you're just trying to say this to be what did he say?
To be edgy.
To be edgy or to be yeah." And he was like, "No, I'm not." And it's like, "Yeah, you kind of are, but all right."
Oh, jeez, Kanye.
Nah.
And to top it all off, he was wearing that fucking pantyhose mask thing again. His fucking zip up, total face mask thing.
All right, I sent
stocking on his fucking head.
So, Lonnie brought up the reparations thing. So there's a reparations task force in California right now, and you know what? California is about to find out firsthand that we should not be paying millions of people for shit that we didn't do to them. And, you know, so slavery was the thing, right? I get it. It's part of American history.
It was bad.
It happened. You know what your reparations were?
Freedom.
Fucking freedom. You are free.
That's a pretty good one.
Now, granted, it wasn't true freedom for quite a while.
Yeah. But now
it
is.
It is.
It's true.
And when you look at the bare bones facts of the matter, before the civil rights laws passed, Black Americans were actually doing better than their white counterparts for the time period. Their home ownership outpaced that of white Americans. They were not victims until the government needed them to be victims again.
You know why they were better off? Because it was something that they cherished so dearly, because they had never had it. And once they had the opportunity to really do everything and anything that they wanted, they took advantage of it.
Yep.
And then they relied on the government. And it...
Well, I mean, the government created epidemics in their communities.
Yeah.
Now, there were aspects of the civil rights movement that needed to happen. Like lending practices that were overtly racist.
Yeah, like red line laws and all that stuff.
Yeah, fucking get rid of that shit. That should be illegal.
Right. And they did get rid of it.
But continuing down that path and going further and further and interfering in the lives of the black people even more did nothing except for make them dependent upon the government. Because after the Civil Rights Act passed, single motherhood rates in black communities went through the fucking roof, especially when the crack epidemic started.
Oh yeah, real bad.
Which I don't know if you are not aware of this, but the federal government fucking pumped crack cocaine into your fucking communities. And what are you doing? You're voting for the people who fucking did it to you.
It's wild.
Like, it's fucking insane. But anyway, let's hear what they say on this. Or not.
Reparations Task Force will be back at work in Oakland. The members are meeting about how to make financial restitution to black Californians affected by the legacy of slavery. That includes the government seizure of property, the devaluation of black-owned businesses, housing discrimination, homelessness, mass incarceration, and over-policing, as well as health impacts.
Not just cancer or diabetes or blood pressure, but the stress of being black in these communities, the color of your skin, even without having a particular health outcome, being burdensome.
My fucking blood pressure's going up, lady.
Here's the thing. Well, her blood pressure's definitely way higher than yours because look how fat she is. Okay, first off, you ain't had no fucking problems in this world because you don't get that fat if you've got it rough.
She got the little diabetes.
You've been eating good, honey. Okay, second off, she's speaking with an accent.
From another country?
From another country.
Haitian?
Her ancestors...
Haitian, maybe?
Her ancestors were not slaves in America. She's just black. Like, what the fuck are you even doing there? Like, you're this is what she's doing. Gimme. Gimme.
Free handout.
But that's the thing. When you look at all this shit, they're essentially saying, hey, none of this is your fault. Take this, but vote for us. And they do it every 4 years. And then when that election cycle's over, I don't give a shit about black people anymore.
Until it's election time
again. And they continue to do it. You promise somebody free shit enough times and then don't deliver, I think I'm going to be like,
See?
You didn't give me this the last time, so why am I going to do what you want me to do?
I'm going to say it. They kind of dumb.
I don't think that it's that they're dumb. I think it's that they've been conditioned for almost 60 years now that the government's their best friend, and it's not.
I'm sorry. Even if I really don't. Look, you know the whole saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You know. No, there is no.
Fool me 3 times. You ain't fooling me 3 times, motherfucker. I'm going to shoot your ass.
It's not happening. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think I could be that conditioned. I think I would start realizing things.
Well, you gotta understand that this goes like back to children who were growing up in that time period, and then they had children, and if they're conditioning their children to believe the same things that they believed as children, which was that the government's there to help them and give them things, then what's going to happen? It's going to continue.
But you would think along the way there would be someone who would sit there and go, look at the quality of my life, and this is the hand that was directly dealt by the government being there lending a hand.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird, right?
Okay, let's let Twinkie Lady finish her statement.
You know what she looks like? You ever seen the lady on that's the Power of Pine song, baby.
Oh, my God. You are not wrong. God, I love you, Lonnie. No homo.
Yeah, it's okay. I love you too. Why is
within itself.
Now, one woman from Oakland described how her family was displaced when Interstate 980 was built.
We were given nothing in order for us to move on. We were forced into East Oakland, which was the only place we were able to live. We weren't allowed in other communities.
And the group is also debating how to calculate the amount of money that should be paid and who would be eligible to get the money. Several more meetings are expected before final decisions are made.
Now joining me is Doug.
I wasn't expecting that one, Lonnie. I wasn't expecting that at all. I didn't know what you were doing. I just saw you scrolling through there, and I was like, what is he doing? And then I heard, liar! And I was like, oh, my God.
You're welcome.
Okay.
My little Christmas gift to you.
Merry Christmas. So, Joe, what did you have?
It's in the Discord.
Where at in the Discord? You're gonna have
It's up there. So tomorrow is first day of Hanukkah.
Oh God!
And
we're gonna get flagged for this.
Maybe not.
100%.
We're 100%.
It's an old one.
It doesn't matter.
100% gonna get flagged.
We're gonna get flagged for this.
No, not.
Nope.
Just play a little bit of
100%
it.
gonna get flagged.
But the ending's the best part.
All
right. So
to
end the show, little Hanukkah song from Adam Sandler.
We're gonna sing a song right now that you might know the words to. So if you want to sing along, that would be fun. Here we go.
Interesting fact.
Hey.
He saw it.
I couldn't tell.
Interesting fact. Seeing Adam Sandler reminded me. So you know the movie Inglourious Bastards?
Yes.
Did you know that Quentin Tarantino actually wrote the part of Jew Bear for Adam Sandler? He really wanted Adam Sandler to play that role.
The guy that says Nazis.
Yeah.
Nazis.
And he hits him in the head with the fucking baseball bat.
Yeah.
No, the bear Jew.
Remember, he's in the tunnel and you hear him.
Clicking the baseball bat against the wall.
I don't remember that part.
Did you watch the movie?
I watched the movie. I may not watch the whole movie though.
The bat engine.
Yeah, that's like the most memorable part of the movie.
I don't remember that part.
But yeah, he's going down. He's knocking it out of Fenway Park.
Adam Sandler would have been perfect for that role.
Yeah, yeah. That's who he recently, like I think this past week, like told someone like I wrote that whole character was for Adam Sandler only, but something came up and he couldn't get him to get the part. But anyway.
Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. So much Hanukkah to celebrate Hanukkah. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we get 8 crazy nights. But when you feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. David Lee Roth, Lightstorm Menorah, so do James Caan, Kirk Douglas, and the Weasel Pauly Shore. Get away together at the Carnegie Deli. Bowser from Shanana and Arthur Fontarelli. Paul Newman's half Jewish, Goldion's half Jew. Put them together, what a fine looking show! Junto de Rosa, Shingle Baraka, Cashew Supersonicus, whoops, celebrate Hanukkah. O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. But guess who is Hall of Famer Rod Carew? He converted. We got Ann Landers and her sister, dear Abby. Harrison Ford is a quarter Jewish. Not too shabby. Some people think that Ebenezer Scrooge is Willie's dad. But guess who is? Alfred Stooges. So many Jews are in the show business. Tom Cruise isn't, but I heard his agent is. It's time to celebrate Hanukkah. I hope I get a harmonica on this lovely, lovely Hanukkah. So drink your gin and tonica and smoke your marijuana. If you really, really wanna have a happy, 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 happy Hanukkah. Respect.
Well, boys, this is it.
Yep. I say
it's the end of 2022
For us.
for us. For now, we'll see you again.
so. Drink your gin and tonica, and smoke your marijuana.
Marijuana. It's time to celebrate Hanukkah.
O.J. Simpson is not.
The Tom Cruise part cracks me up every time.
But I heard his agent is.
Oh my god. So just so everybody has an idea, right? Let's pull up a calendar here. Oh my god. Okay.
It's gonna be 3 weeks to the next show.
Correct. Yes, the next show will be Saturday, January the 7th.
Correct.
So make sure you hit the bell, subscribe, hit the bell.
Subscribe, smash that bell icon. You'll always be notified when we go live. It's a live show, Saturdays.
8:30 Central Time.
8:30 Central
Eat a lot of food, drink a lot of drink, be responsible, don't drive.
Spend time with your family.
Eat, drink, be merry.
Don't go into debt because, inflation sucks.
Hope that Odin brings you tons of presents.
And you're not bad for Krampus to come drag you to hell.
Correct. But, for now, I'm Justin.
I'm Joe.
I'm Lonnie.
Merry Christmas, lads! Outro. God, you fucked it up. Second page. It's on the back. It's because it's the last thing.